Hi, I'm John from FlatCatGear. I'm going to make my lunch for you today. I'm going to have basmati rice and some steamed salmon. I'll show you the basics how to make rice. What's nice about it is once you know how to make plain steamed rice, you can make dishes like these rice sides. I mean, they're basically the same thing. You can get the red beans and rice. There's all kinds of flavored rice. So if you know how to make basic rice, you can cook all the other fancy stuff. So one serving of rice is about 1/4 cup. I'm a little hungry today, so I'm going to make 1/3 of a cup of basmati rice. First thing you need to do is you need to wash the rice. So you're going to take it over the sink, you put the rice in the pot, fill it up with water, whisk it around, drain the water. Typically you wash rice about 3 times before you're ready to go. Okay, the rice is washed. I'm using 1/3 of a cup of basmati rice. To that 1/3 of a cup of basmati rice, I'm adding 2/3 of a cup of water. It's a little bit more water, but you'll see why in a minute. Normally with rice you add a pinch of salt. For my lunch I'm adding a 1/2 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. Also, I'm going to get some vegetables in, so I'm adding some corn. It's going to cook with the rice. When we're out backpacking, a lot of times we add vegetables to our freeze-dried meals. One of the things that we found are these freeze-dried corn and peas. Typically we add about 1/3 of a cup to 1/2 a cup to a meal, and it just adds a little bit, add a little bit more vegetable to your diet while you're out backpacking. They weigh nothing and they're relatively cheap. So the rice is good to go, and now I'm going to show you how I do the chicken. Rice is good to go, so now I'm going to show you how I do the fish. So what I've got is a 6-ounce cut of salmon. Some people will take the salmon but put it right on the rice and let it boil away. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like to get that wet, so I like to steam it. And so I'm going to show you a trick that I discovered for steaming fish while making rice. It has to do with parchment paper. Parchment paper is pretty cool stuff, works as a release liner, and I'm going to show you how to make a little dish out of parchment paper. This is a 10.5-inch square sheet of parchment paper. I have some dried ginger. Dried green onions. Here we go. Using the cat iron stove because it has simmering capabilities. Okay, got a good boil going on. I'm going to move it to simmer mode. Pot off. One. Now we're in simmer mode with the cat iron stove. Place the fish right on top. There we go. Looks like it's done. I'm going to take it off the heat and let it set for a few minutes. So it took about 5 minutes to reach a boil, another 10 minutes of steaming, and I usually let the rice dishes sit for about 10 minutes just to do the final cooking and absorbing of heat. So let's see what we got. Steamed fish. You know, more rice than I thought. Maybe that quarter cup was right per person. Anyway, that's my lunch. Thanks for watching.